Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a potential new Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, and No Good, Very Bad Day reboot coming soon to Disney Plus. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. We got some interesting news coming out of Deadline that Disney are apparently looking to remake Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day for Disney Plus. Now this one's going to be a little bit different than what we saw with the first movie, which actually only came out in 2014 and it starred Steve Carell, and you will find it on Disney Plus. It was actually only added a couple of weeks ago in the US. The new movie is set to be a Disney Plus original and it's going to be written by Matt Lopez, and the kind of twist with this new movie is it's going to be a Latino family across multiple generations. And there was actually also a number of books of the same series that were released way back in the 70s and stuff, so they might have a little bit more scope to kind of go out and do some other things. Now I'm going to be honest, this wasn't really a movie I had kind of thought of doing a reboot for, but maybe if they feel there's some more stories to be told with the characters, or they can do it a bit differently. But yeah, starting to do reboots of 6-year-old movies does seem a little bit strange, but it could be a lot of fun. Matt Lopez is also working on a kind of a similar thing with Father of the Bride for Netflix with a Latino family as well. Matt Lopez has also done some work for Disney in the past. He helped write The Sorcerer's Apprentice. He also wrote The Race to Witch Mountain and the Adam Sandler movie Bedtime Stories, all of which are available now on Disney Plus. In the original film, there was so much calamity going on with things just failing one thing after another, and them all just trying to get through the day. It's a really nice family-friendly movie. I definitely would recommend checking it out over the holidays if you haven't already seen it. But this definitely fits in that whole kind of idea of what Disney want to do. It's also a project that has kind of jumped around a little bit. The original movie was originally going to be made by 20th Century Fox. They kind of pulled out of it and Disney took over it, and it pulled in about over 100 million at the global box office. So it did pretty well for a movie of that type because it's not a huge budget. But I think for Disney Plus it could be interesting, though like I said, the idea of them doing more reboots, more sequels is always a little bit like, can we do something original? But this could be completely different and very different from that original movie that we saw years ago. But nevertheless, let me know what you think of the idea of a brand new movie. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.